For students at one Tri-State high school, lunch will start to look different this year.
WGEM's Robbie Tucker traveled to Macomb to speak with the school administrator about the decision.
A lot has changed in the education world since Jimmy Hoyer began teaching at Macomb High School back in 1999, and that's proving true nearly 3 decades later, as the school plans to phase out open campus lunches for its students, starting with sophomores this fall. Juniors will return to campus the following year, with seniors following suit the year after. Hoyer, now in his 2nd year as the school's principal, says the decision was made with student safety in mind.
Having an open campus really creates lots of extra problems in association with school safety. Kids coming back, it's another vulnerable time for other people to enter your building, and so that's kind of where it all stems from.
The decision was announced during a Monday school board meeting, and while community reactions are mixed, Hoyer believes the change will unlock another benefit for students.
I think there's a real benefit to sitting down at the lunch table with a bunch of your friends and hanging out. So that kind of interaction, I think, is important, that socialization.
Hoyer says the multi-year process will allow the school to adjust schedules as needed to accommodate more students. He doesn't believe the change will have any significant financial impact on the school. Back to you guys.